So, yesterday, I sat down, didn't feel great. I've been ill all week, and I was like, I'm going to push through, going to channel, going to stick to my schedule, make sure I'm on top of everything so I could get a video done. I'm trying to get one done a week, and I pressed record, I did the channel, and it recorded 1 second of the channel. And the whole channel was about control, it was about surrender. So the irony wasn't lost on me, and it just reminded me that there's still a way to go for me to surrender. And I wasn't annoyed, I wasn't frustrated, but more amused by how it played out. And yeah, still learning to surrender in a big way. And I've been reflecting all day what it means to surrender, what it means to really, really let go. And I've been told when I'm able to really let go, things will flow. And things aren't flowing, which tells me I'm not letting go as much as I would like to believe so. So yeah, I just thought it was amusing, and yeah, I'm going to jump straight in and see what Nova have to say. So I'm just going to take a moment and we'll see what comes through. Good. Now we are glad Jake told this story because it is indeed amusing. And what is clear to us is that the majority of you in your culture, in your societies, struggle with the idea of trust. To let go fully, to surrender open-heartedly, there must be a huge amount of trust and faith. Now, trust and faith are incredibly powerful when you are trusting life, or trusting yourself, or trusting a higher power, the gods or spirits, whatever it may be. You are allowing life to move and flow. You're allowing the energy to be what it needs to be without you trying to constrain it. And yes, we did indeed talk a lot about control yesterday, and it was for Jake's benefit, clearly, because no one else will ever hear it. He was concerned that we would speak about the exact same subject, and it may be a bit from his mind, but this will not be the case. We wish to make that clear to him predominantly. Now, when you are allowing greater flow, when you are in a greater place of trust, you are able to live life more seamlessly. You are able to move like a leaf upon the river. You are simply floating downstream. There are no obstructions. You simply move and sway and go where the river takes you. It has its own current, and life definitely has its own current if you allow it to unfold. Now, if you are to trace back in your mind, and this is an exercise you can all do, you can look back and perceive a clear thread or current in your life where things have worked and flowed and where things have not. And that is a good indicator of what is right for you. When you have to push through things, we would say that is resistance. That is something perhaps that is not in alignment with your soul, in alignment with your heart and who you are becoming, who you are here to be, who your soul requires you to be. Now, your soul only requires for you to be authentically you. It doesn't not so much matter on the details, but it does matter that you are being you, unabided by trauma, fear, past stories and beliefs. It is there is an importance for you to truly grasp that the more you are able to be yourself in your being, the more you will be free, the more you will be in love, the more you will be in harmony, because those are states of your core being. Everybody is of the same light. We will say that again. Everyone is of the same light. You all come from one light that is then split, very much like the prism. Your light, the light that you are, is unique, but if you trace it back to its origin, you are from the same one source, the same one light. Now you add all of those gradients of light to the mixture of earth and you illuminate it. You bring a great wealth of change. You bring your heart. You bring your beauty. And that is what the earth needs more than it needs heroes. It needs you to shine as brightly as you can. These are tumultuous times you are living in. That is apparent. You just simply have to open your TV and to perceive what is happening on the news, and you are to know that these are incredibly difficult times for many. Now, there are many of you having lives that are tumultuous personally, but less so in a huge dramatic way like you would perceive on the news. And it is important for you who are able to start stepping into your light, into your knowing, and into your being, that you are shining a light. You are being a caring and loving individual. Now, of course, we have said you have free will. You may choose not to be. Fine. Good. But we would say you probably would not watch this video and have got this far if you are not someone who is bringing their own light, their own beauty, their own radiance, as someone who is not aware enough of who they are, even if it is somewhat unconscious, because you are a beautiful soul incarnating physically. As such, you are allowing yourself the permission slip, the we would say ability to shift and transform and to be more of who you are. Who you are is for you to know and to be. It does not matter what others may perceive you as. People will project because that is how you have played this game. That is how you played the game of life. You all project onto others. And so the best way you can be yourself is to forget that there are others who may judge or perceive you differently from who and what you are, because actually they may not be perceiving who you are and be reflecting back to themselves who they are. Do you see? Projecting is normal, and it is part of a reality where you are playing the game of separation, and that is important for you to understand, that you are not separate. You are very much from the same one light. Good. And so, surrender. Surrender to the light that you are. What happens today if you say to the universe, I give back the parts of me that are in fear trying to control my life? I give them back to you. I give control to my soul. For my soul will allow me to flow. It will allow me to gently flow to where I need to go, rather than feeling like I need to run through walls to get somewhere. Can you allow yourself to be? Can you allow yourself to simply be? Give yourself permission to be, to sit in your being. Give yourself permission to know who you are being, why you are being. You all have so much to give. And as we said, the requirement of your soul is that you allow it to be you, as fully as possible, as much as you possibly can, as much of the time as you can. The more of you who step into their creator beings, the more of you that step into the light that is your being, the more light there is on this planet, in this reality, on this earth. And that means more light, less darkness. More light, more shadows cast, actually, yes. But the shadows will fade, because it will allow others who are in the shadows to perceive the light and make a conscious choice. Time to come out of the darkness. Time to climb out of the shadows and step into my own light, into my own being of who I am as a soul, as a beautiful, radiant light with all my uniqueness, all my divinity. And that is our message today. That is who we wish for you to be. Always in your own love and radiance. It is time for you, as a people, individually and collectively, to be the light that you are. You are the gift that is given. You are the gift. You are the gift. Good. So surrender. Flow into who you are. Allow yourself to be. You will be free. You will be lighter as a result. And things will move and change much quicker in your life, particularly if you are trying to control from a place of fear, particularly if there is resistance. Good. Thank you all. If you have reached this point in the video, we are Nova. We are free. Wow. That came through with a lot of power, actually. A lot of power, a lot of impetus, I would say. And yeah, reflecting as I was at the beginning, I've got some ways to go with surrender. I've got some parts of me that are still learning to let go. I'm still feeling the need to control. And I think in time, with gentleness and with ease and with love, I can give them a little nudge to let go with the flow more, to surrender more. And who knows? Who knows? Who knows what it means to really embody that light that we are? To really embody it, to really bring our soul in to our body and live in from that place. I think that's enough said for today. What I will say is, if you would like a one-on-one session, please contact me on my website. There's a contact page. Shoot me an email. You can have a chat with Nova and hopefully get some useful information for yourself, for your life, anything that you're going through, and more than happy to facilitate that. So thank you.